So just to be clear, I have never, ever, ever, ever heard Tucker frame immigration or any other issue in the racist terms that you attributed to him. In fact, he believes that what is racist is liberal discourse, the idea that we should judge people based on their race.
I think that our heritage in this country is being lost. I'm not against the rights of any minorities, but I think this country is on its way to being a third world nation.
We have a moral obligation to admit the world's poor, they tell us, even if it makes our own country poorer and dirtier and more divided.
Right now, America is being made over. We're losing the integrity of our society. Our children are going to be growing up as strangers in their own land.
An unrelenting stream of immigration. But why? Well, Joe Biden just said it. To change the racial mix of the country. That's the reason, to reduce the political power of people whose ancestors lived here and dramatically increase the proportion of Americans newly arrived from the third world.
You have a rapidly declining European American majority, and if we don't reverse this soon, we will be a minority in our own country. And at that point, we will be outnumbered and outvoted in our land. And no matter what you think about any issue, you will be powerless to make your voice heard in government.
This policy is called the Great Replacement, the replacement of legacy Americans with more obedient people from faraway countries.
Gotta say, in a lot of those moments, Tucker Carlson is a lot more overt with his bigotry than the former KKK guy.
Iraq is a crappy place filled with a bunch of, semi-literate primitive monkeys. But I just have zero sympathy for them or their culture, a culture where people just don't use toilet paper or forks.
And the way they treat women, I agree with you. Their culture is, but you're in their homeland, and you're over there as an American who they hate, and they want nothing more than the Americans off of their soil. So they're not going to play games.
They can just shut the fuck up and obey, is my view.
How could you salvage Iraq at this point?
I don't, it's beyond our control. I mean, if somehow the Iraqis decided to behave like human beings or something. He'd need to say, look, I'm a bigot, okay? I'm a bigot. I don't like Islamic extremists. Like, if you are really heavily into Islam, I'm sorry, I don't care for you that much.